Hey everyone, today I thought I'd look at some pretty simple things to do, but sometimes are really confusing for people. So I thought I'd start with adding a video to your web page. So here's the page I've been working on all the way through this. Recognize some of the graphics, etc., and links, so on and so forth. But what I'd like to do is put a video in here. Now, I've uploaded the video to YouTube, so here it is, Leverage Your Knowledge. And that video is there. Anyone can watch this, of course. Just do a search for it under my name, Brad Hauck. And to insert it, I actually need the link to start with. So there's a couple of ways to insert. The first is to use the link. The second is to use embed code. So if we come to our page, if I copy that, we come down to our page, and I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to insert it. So if I put that in there like that, and go update, notice that straight away YouTube has actually put that video along with WordPress, has inserted that video straight away with no extra code. So nothing fancy, just straight out insert. Okay, and you can see it's auto resized. So if I come back to this piece of code here, I can probably center that. I can click on here. And sometimes they give you extra options, but in this case, just because we inserted from URL, it was just straight through. Okay. So if I update that and refresh that, so there's my video there. Okay, so that's one way that you can insert a video into a page. Nothing fancy, just paste the link in. Now, you didn't used to be able to do that. These are just the upgrades that come with time with WordPress. Okay, second thing is, if we look here, you'll see there's a share link. And you can see there's the code, and even I can put start at, so I can actually choose a time. So if you want to scroll along and make it start at a certain time, you can actually choose it. So if you watch, I'll just grab this video. I'm going to move it along to 7 minutes there, and then I'm going to go share, and you'll notice it says start at 7 minutes. So if this shows on my page, what it's going to do is actually load at that 7 minute time, and when someone press play, it'll start playing from 7 minutes on. Okay, so you'll notice it's added this little bit of t equals 420, so time equals 420, and without doing the maths, I'm guessing that's seconds, possibly, maybe, who knows. 7 times 6 is 42 after all. So that's you can use that code and just drop it on the page. But if we want to be able to make some differences to it, we click this embed button and we get embed video. And this is the traditional sort of video code that we're used to having, and it gives you a range of different options. Okay, so iframe is like a window, it's like a hole in your web page where information from another site can show through. So you can actually have someone else's page showing within your page, within an iframe. As I said, it's best to think of it like a window. You're standing on one side, the window's in the middle of your page, you're looking through onto the other person's site. Now you see here we've got height and width, and you can edit these, you can change these. You've got autoplay, you can set it so it'll play, you can have a border around the outside of it, all those sorts of things, and you can copy it. Now you'll notice it says show player controls. You can turn that off if you want to, or you can turn it on. So if you look at the screen, you'll see the player controls will come up. And there's a lot of things you can do this. So if we just copy that and then we switch back to here, we'll just come down a bit further and we will. Now, here's the key thing. If you paste it like this, you're actually pasting it in like it's actual text. So if I switch to the text view, you'll notice they put paragraph, and there's a little P here which indicates it's seeing that information as text, and this is where most people run into their problems. So switching back to visual, let's get rid of that. Okay, the last bit of our text is imperdiate, whatever. We see the thing there. If we switch to text view and we scroll down, we can see the end of our text there. If I go paste and paste that there and then switch back to visual, you'll see now that code's working. Okay, and so you can't paste it straight into the visual window, you must switch to the text window, okay, to paste it in. Now, as far as sizes goes, you can adjust these based on what you want. Obviously, if you don't make sure they're even, your video will get a bit skewy, but it's not too hard to do. Okay, if I just put 10 there, for example, let's see what happens. Did we get a border? Hang on, let's just update that. And refresh this one. And you can see we've actually got 10 pixels around it, so a bit of space around it, okay? There's a lot of other things you can do, like autoplay, for example, where the video, as soon as the page loads, the video starts playing. I'm not going to go in that today, okay? You can look that up. It's easy enough. If you look up, what is it? YouTube embed autoplay, like that. And how do we get YouTube to autoplay? Oops, sorry, yeah. If you go to this page, like any other page, you'll find instructions, okay? And you'll see here, see that? Autoplay equals 1. 1 means on and 0 means off, of course, because it's binary. So if we switch back to here, and we come in here and we go, oh, where is our autoplay? It's missing. Oh well, that happens sometimes. Okay, let's go back here and copy this again, paste it back in, and we look at our code here. It says question mark autoplay equals 1, so we can actually make those changes to the code if we need to, okay? But as I said, I'm not going to go into that today. You can have a fiddle with that yourself. So that's 2 different ways to embed a video in your page. Obviously you can use a plugin as well, but you really don't need to. As you can see, it just auto inserts, and you've got your 2 videos there, and as soon as someone presses play, it's playing that directly. Okay, hope you enjoyed that video, and I shall see you in the next one.